Welcome to our channel. I'm so glad you're here. In today's video, we're diving into 7 key signs that can predict how long you may live after 70, from your walking speed to your sleep patterns. But before we get started, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from? Drop a comment below and let us know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you won't miss tomorrow's special video. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Let's get started. The 7 key signs that could predict how long you'll live after 70. 1. The value of time after 70. Once you reach 70, you start realizing just how precious time becomes. It's no longer just about living year to year. It's about cherishing each day, because every year feels more valuable than the last. Your body begins to give you subtle signs about how much time you have left, and those signs aren't always obvious. Some people, even in their 70s, feel full of energy, sharp, and strong, like they've still got decades ahead. On the other hand, some people start to feel their bodies slow down. Health issues, fatigue, and exhaustion can creep in, and they often happen without warning. This difference is not always random. It often comes down to a few key indicators that you can actually observe in your daily life. These are small but powerful clues that can give you a glimpse of your future. It's not just about waiting for a doctor's diagnosis or relying on medical tests. Your body and your habits can provide you with early warnings. That's why paying attention to how you feel today is so important for understanding what might lie ahead. Once you recognize these signs, it gives you a clearer idea of where you stand. You'll know if you're heading towards a future of good health or if you need to make some changes now to add more years to your life. It's empowering to realize that the way you live today can directly impact your longevity. The habits you form, how you move, how you eat, and even how you handle stress all contribute to your overall health. The best part is, once you understand these signs, you can act. You can take steps to improve your health and increase your chances of living a long, vibrant life. It's not about waiting for time to slip away, but rather taking control of how you age and ensuring that every year counts. So, as we go through these signs, pay close attention to your own habits and body. The more you understand now, the better prepared you'll be to live your best life as you age. 2. Walking speed as a sign of longevity. As you age, the way you move through life becomes a clear indicator of your overall health and future. Walking speed, surprisingly, is one of the most powerful signs of how long you might live after 70. It's not just about how fast you get from point A to point B. It's about the quality of movement and what that says about your strength, heart function, and even your brain health. Think about this. Joe and Frank, both 75 years old, are living similar lives in terms of age, but there's one big difference between them. Joe walks every morning with a steady pace, crossing the street with ease, climbing stairs without hesitation, and maintaining smooth, confident movements. His stride is purposeful, his body is strong, and he moves through the world without struggle. Frank, on the other hand, used to be active, but over the years he has slowed down. He struggles to keep up with others, takes frequent breaks, and feels unsteady on his feet. While Joe's brisk pace suggests his body is still strong and resilient, Frank's slower, unsteady walk is a clear warning sign. This difference isn't just about aging, it's a reflection of underlying health. A slower walking speed can signal deeper issues like muscle loss, poor circulation, or even early signs of cognitive decline. When your legs weaken, your entire body's strength and resilience suffer. The good news, however, is that you can improve your walking speed. Just like any other aspect of health, maintaining mobility through regular exercise can keep your muscles strong and your heart healthy. So, if you've noticed yourself slowing down, don't ignore it. It's time to take action. Start walking more, even if it's just for short walks every day. Incorporate light weights or leg exercises to build strength. A brisk walk doesn't just improve your health, it's a simple, easy way to check in on your longevity. Moving faster, with purpose, and without hesitation is a strong signal that your body is working well. And that's a sign you'll want to see as you move into the later years of life. 3. Grip strength and its link to health. As we've seen with walking speed, your body's ability to move smoothly through life is a clear indicator of how well you're aging. But there's another key sign, one that's often overlooked, that can tell you even more about your future health: your grip strength. The strength of your handshake, your ability to hold on to things, and how easily you lift everyday objects can say a lot about your muscle health, nervous system, and even your overall vitality as you age. Think about Robert, a 78-year-old man who's always prided himself on having a firm handshake. He's been active for most of his life, staying consistent with weightlifting and simple exercises. Robert has no problem opening jars, carrying groceries, or even doing heavy lifting. He remains confident in his strength and his ability to handle tasks that require muscle power. But then there's Walter, also 78. Walter has always been physically active, but over the last few months, he's noticed a decline in his grip strength. He struggles to twist the cap off a bottle, and holding onto a heavy bag now feels harder than it used to. Walter brushes it off, thinking it's just a sign of aging. But what he doesn't realize is that his weakening grip is actually a warning sign of muscle loss. Grip strength is often one of the first indicators of frailty. When you lose strength in your hands, it's a sign that your body may be losing muscle elsewhere as well. A weak grip is linked to a higher risk of falls, injury, and even a shortened lifespan. This loss of strength can affect your ability to stay independent, active, and healthy as you age. But here's the good news: grip strength is something you can improve. Simple exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or even carrying light weights can help rebuild and maintain strength in your hands and forearms. If you've noticed that your grip has weakened, or if everyday tasks feel harder than they used to, it's time to pay attention. A simple test is to see how firm your handshake is compared to before. If you're struggling to hold on to things, or if opening jars feels like a challenge, don't ignore these signs. The strength of your grip today can reveal a lot about your future health. So don't wait. Start strengthening your muscles now. It's a small change that can have a big impact on how well you live and how long you stay strong. 4. Balance and its impact on longevity. As we continue exploring the signs that can predict how long you might live after 70, it's clear that small changes in your physical abilities can reveal a lot about your future. Grip strength was one of those key indicators, but there's another crucial one that often gets overlooked: your balance. The ability to stay steady on your feet as you age isn't just about avoiding falls. It's directly connected to your overall health and longevity. Think about Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol has always been active, walking daily, practicing yoga, and maintaining a sharp focus on her balance. She can lift one foot off the ground for several seconds without even wobbling. Nancy, however, hasn't paid much attention to her balance over the years. When she tries to stand on one leg, she immediately starts to tip over and has to grab onto something for support. It might seem like a small issue, but Nancy doesn't realize that this loss of balance could be a major red flag. It's not just about the inconvenience of stumbling. It suggests that her coordination, muscle strength, and even brain function may be in decline. Balance is more than just a physical ability. It's an indicator of how well your brain, muscles, and nervous system are functioning. Strong balance relies on leg strength, coordination, and cognitive function, which are all essential for maintaining independence and avoiding accidents as you age. In fact, studies have shown that people who struggle with balance are more likely to experience falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline as they get older. On the other hand, people who maintain good balance well into their 70s and beyond tend to live healthier, longer lives. The good news is that just like walking speed and grip strength, balance can be improved with practice. If you're finding that you stumble more often, or if standing on one leg feels impossible, don't panic. There are simple exercises that can help. Standing on one leg for just a few seconds each day, walking heel to toe, or practicing light Tai Chi can all improve your stability. These small changes can make a big difference in your daily life and your long-term health. Try this. Stand up right now and see if you can lift one foot off the ground and hold it for 10 seconds without wobbling. If you're struggling, don't ignore it. Balance is a skill that can be improved, and the sooner you start, the better off you'll be. Strong balance will not only keep you safer, but it can also be a strong indicator of how well your body will continue to age. Keep working on it, and you'll be stronger and steadier in the years to come. 5. Sleep quality and longevity. As we've seen, simple things like walking speed, grip strength, and balance are powerful indicators of how well you're aging. But there's another crucial aspect of your health that can tell you a lot about your future: your sleep. The quality of your sleep, especially after turning 70, is directly linked to your overall well being, mental sharpness, and longevity. The way you sleep says more about your health than just feeling rested. It's a time when your body repairs itself, strengthens the immune system, and clears toxins from your brain. So, if your sleep patterns start to change, it's important to pay attention. Let's take a look at two men, Henry and Bill, both in their mid 70s. Henry has a steady bedtime, sleeps about 7 hours each night, and wakes up feeling refreshed and energized. He's sharp, focused, and his energy levels remain consistent throughout the day. Bill, on the other hand, has trouble falling asleep. He tosses and turns, waking up multiple times during the night, and struggles to get a full night's rest. Over time, Bill starts experiencing brain fog, daytime fatigue, and even changes in his blood pressure. His declining sleep quality is impacting not just his energy levels, but his overall health. It may seem like a minor issue, but poor sleep can lead to serious health problems. Research shows that people who struggle with sleep are more likely to develop memory problems, heart disease, and weakened immune systems. Bill's experience is not unique. Many people in their 70s start to notice changes in their sleep patterns. But the good news is, these changes can be addressed. Simple steps like reducing screen time before bed, sticking to a consistent sleep schedule, getting natural sunlight in the morning, and avoiding heavy meals at night can make a huge difference in your sleep quality. If you've noticed that you're waking up often during the night or feeling tired even after a full night's rest, don't brush it off. Sleep is essential for your health, and poor sleep can be a warning sign of underlying issues like stress, poor diet, or even conditions like sleep apnea. It's time to make adjustments. By improving your sleep quality today, you can make sure your body and mind are working at their best in the years to come. Remember, how well you sleep now could determine how strong and healthy you stay in the future. Pay attention to your sleep, make those changes, and give yourself the gift of rest. Your future self will thank you for it. 6. Appetite and eating habits. As we've explored, sleep quality is a vital sign of how well you're aging. But it's not the only factor that plays a crucial role in your longevity. Another key indicator is your appetite and eating habits. After the age of 70, how you eat can be one of the strongest predictors of how long you will live. A healthy appetite and a well-balanced diet not only keep your body strong, but also ensure your immune system stays resilient and your energy remains high. On the other hand, a sudden loss of appetite or poor eating habits could signal underlying health problems, speeding up aging and causing serious health issues. Consider Margaret and Susan, both 74 years old. Margaret enjoys her meals, eating a variety of fresh, whole foods, and maintains a steady weight. She looks forward to preparing her meals and feels energized throughout the day. In contrast, Susan has noticed a decline in her appetite. She often skips meals, relies on processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. Susan brushes it off, thinking it's just a normal part of aging. But what she doesn't realize is that her loss of appetite isn't something minor. It could be a sign that her body isn't absorbing nutrients properly. This can lead to muscle loss, a slowed metabolism, and even a weakened immune system, all of which can decrease her overall health and longevity. Decreased appetite in older adults is often linked to health concerns like digestive issues, hormonal changes, or early signs of cognitive decline. When you aren't eating enough, your body starts breaking down muscle tissue, leading to weakness and frailty. And as muscle mass decreases, the risk of falls and illness increases. So, if you've noticed changes in your eating habits, whether it's feeling full too quickly, losing interest in food, or experiencing unintentional weight loss, don't ignore these signs. They could be your body's way of signaling that something needs attention. Eating well after 70 isn't just about staying full. It's about nourishing your body with the nutrients it needs to function properly. Focus on whole, nutrient rich foods. Stay hydrated and don't disregard a shrinking appetite. It's time to take action. Your eating habits today directly impact how strong and independent you'll be in the future. If you're noticing changes in your appetite, it's a wake up call to adjust your diet and make sure you're getting the right nutrients. Take control now, and you'll see the benefits in your overall health and longevity for years to come. 7. Social connections and longevity. As we've seen, eating habits and appetite are critical indicators of your overall health and longevity. But there's one more factor that can make or break your chance of living a long and healthy life: your social connections. The strength of your relationships, whether with family, friends, or your community, is one of the clearest signs of how long you might live. Social connections impact more than just emotional well being, they also have a profound effect on your physical health. Studies consistently show that people with strong social ties tend to live longer, healthier lives, while loneliness has been linked to a higher risk of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. Let's consider Eleanor and Barbara, both 78 years old. Eleanor has a strong social network. She keeps in touch with old friends, joins a local book club, and spends quality time with her family. Eleanor enjoys these interactions. She looks forward to conversations, laughs often, and feels a deep connection to the people around her. In contrast, Barbara has become more isolated over the years. While she has family, she rarely reaches out. Most of her friends have drifted away, and the loneliness has started to take a toll on her health. Barbara feels disconnected, and as time goes on, her mood drops, and she begins experiencing physical health problems as well. What Eleanor and Barbara's stories show us is that social connection isn't just about feeling emotionally supported, it's about your physical health too. When you engage with others, your brain stays active, your stress levels drop, and your body releases chemicals that improve your overall well being. Without these connections, the opposite happens. Stress levels rise, and your body starts to break down. The effect loneliness has on your health is profound, and it can accelerate aging in ways you might not even realize. If you've been avoiding social events, ignoring phone calls, or spending more time alone than you used to, it's time to change that. Staying connected doesn't mean you have to be around people all the time. Even small actions, reaching out to an old friend, joining a group with similar interests, or simply having more meaningful conversations, can make a huge difference in your longevity. The relationships you build today help you stay healthier and live longer. And they don't just bring joy, they enhance the quality of your life. By maintaining strong social connections, you're not just improving your mental health, you're directly improving your physical well being. So, don't wait. Start strengthening those ties today. Your future self will thank you. I'd love to hear your thoughts after watching today's video. We've covered some important signs that can help you understand your health and longevity after 70, from walking speed to social connections. Which of these signs stood out to you the most? Have you noticed any of these changes in your own life or in the lives of loved ones? If you've been making adjustments to improve your health, I'd love to know what steps you've taken. Whether it's improving your sleep quality, strengthening your grip, or finding ways to stay socially connected, share your experience with us in the comments. What's been working for you? What do you think could make a difference in your life moving forward? And if you're feeling motivated to make some positive changes, don't hesitate to share your goals. What steps are you planning to take to ensure a healthier, longer life? Your experiences and insights could be helpful for others in our community who are on the same journey. Remember, we're all in this together, and your feedback helps us create even better content. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thank you for being a part of this journey. I look forward to reading your comments and connecting with all of you.